the stars. The lights, they shine. Do you love the arts? Well, you've come on time. We have the music, the stories, the performances, all creatives. But shh. At 11:11 we pause. A moment of inspiration so your soul can glow. Then back to the spotlight. Center stage.
Hello, welcome back to Center Stage, everybody.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome.
We have a brief announcement. Tommy Catilico, the founder of Elysium Dining Restaurant, had to reschedule, so he will be on a future show. We also want to let you know that we have two special shows coming up. One in December is going to be our Christmas holiday show, and then we have a special Rose Warner tribute in January.
And the holiday show, we're going to really embrace what the holidays is all about. So it's going to be a little bit of Christmas, a little bit Christmaka, a little bit of love, and let's share, the greatest story ever told in my book.
Yeah.
Yes. For an hour, we're going to do an hour-long show.
Yes.
It's
So
exciting.
today we have a very special guest. Once again, because that's what Center Stage is all about. We want to spotlight the great. And today we have our friend, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, everyone.
Lori.
How are you?
Welcome to Center Stage,
Thank
Lori.
you so much.
And as the viewers can see, we have your paintings behind you, which is
Those are absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
I love
thank you.
Picturesque.
Thank you so
Florida
much.
painting. It's
Yeah,
Florida
I
painting.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a love what I do.
And before we started, you were telling us that you moved to Florida 1 year old.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been here her whole life.
Yeah.
She's a real Floridian.
I'm a Florida girl. Yeah,
Florida girl.
Wow.
yeah, and I appreciate it,
Yes.
as you can tell.
Yes. We
Yes,
can.
yes.
When did you start painting?
Very young. When I was about 4, I started drawing.
Oh, yes.
With a pad and paper and pens. And then I moved into painting. I picked up a paintbrush as a teenager in art school, and I just loved it because it moved across the canvas really fast,
Yes.
whereas drawing takes, a lot longer, a lot more hours. And the painting it was almost effortless for me. It was just smooth and quick and beautiful. It just filled the whole space nicely, and just, the way I envisioned it would be finishing quickly, whereas the drawing takes so much time. It can take months,
Yes.
So I love the paintbrush.
Directly paint to the canvas. You don't
do.
draw it first.
No, I just attack the canvas right away. I just go for it. Yeah.
It's the way you're saying it. It's like a meditation, right?
It is very meditative. I zone right into the scene, and sometimes I paint right on the beach.
I was going to ask you. So, yes, do you just do it as you see it on plein air?
Do
Like,
it
yes.
as I see it on plein air, exactly. And
Wow.
sometimes the weather's not perfect, or the sun drops so fast I can't catch it. So I'll shoot photos, and I'll take the photos back to my studio, and I'll paint from the photos too.
Self-taught, or did you take any classes?
I did. I do have a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from Florida International University, and I also did my understudies at Ringling College of Art and Design in Sarasota. So, yeah,
wow.
a lot of education. Yeah.
And so, do you do mostly beach scenes, or?
Yeah, mostly beach scenes. And if it's not a beach, it could be a marina, where the sky is so powerful and the reflections are, like shimmering on the water. I love catching that too.
I love that. Have you
Yeah.
ever been to the beach where the sun is just hitting?
Oh,
it's
that's
like
my
and
favorite
glistening.
part. That's
It's
my
like
favorite
diamonds.
part
Yeah.
of the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very meditative, and it's very peaceful and calm, and I love capturing that right onto canvas. What I'm doing is capturing that moment, and like stopping time, and it's forever.
Exactly.
I like it when the sun sets a set diagram across the water and it
Yeah.
comes right onto the shoreline.
Isn't that the neatest thing? Yeah, it's really special to catch that.
It's so special, and we can see that like it's so peaceful, your paintings, and you're able to deliver that message to anybody who's looking at it. Because when I came in, automatically, Lori,
You did. You were relaxed.
yes,
Yeah, you were drawn into the scene.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because we living in Florida all my life, most of my life, we have to appreciate what we gave, what's given to us, and
I
the
think
ocean's
so.
such a precious
It's
gift.
so precious.
It's so, and even if you're having a bad day, my
Yeah.
sister, she runs to the ocean. My
Yeah.
father used to always say, "You're sick, go to the ocean.
yeah, it's
dunk
very,
yourself."
It's healing.
Yes.
It's healing.
Yeah.
Yes, there's
It's true.
ozone, natural ozone, right?
It's
and you
true.
can feel the air is different
You
when you're
can
on
feel
the beach.
the air, and I also love when I'm at the beach painting or just simply taking photographs. I take my shoes off, so I want to feel the sand, and I want to stick my toes in the water. I want to feel if the water's cool or if it's warm because I'm painting it. So I want to be able to capture that temperature in my painting.
Yes, and you can see
It's
it,
very
the temperature
important.
in your paintings and the time of day. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
And it's good to go barefoot because it acts like a ground
that's right.
to your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
That's
All the
right.
energy is ground into it's ground
Very
into
much so. Very
A
much
lot of
so.
people miss that if they walk around with shoes all the time. They're not grounded.
Understandably, so I almost feel like a mermaid, like I'm one, with the ocean and the air and just the whole experience. It's almost very spiritual.
It is spiritual. It really is. And now I was looking at your paintings because, like Michelle mentioned, the time of day. Is this the East Coast or West Coast of Florida?
So this large one right here, this is Vanishing Horizon. This is sunset on Naples Beach, which is the West Coast.
Right.
So I caught this. The sun had dropped already. And this happened in the sky.
Yeah.
I thought the sun was going to be the painting, but no, I waited. And when it dropped, this happened. This color is Naples. This is
Beautiful.
definitely a sunset.
Yeah.
This one's Miami Beach. This one's
Sunrise.
this is sunrise.
Right.
Yeah, sunrise burst, this one. Yeah.
That's
And what's the one right behind you?
So the one right behind me, this is Serene Shoreline. This is in the morning, but the sun was already made its appearance,
Right.
the ball of the sun, and this was in the late morning, around 11 in the
11,
morning.
right.
Yeah, this one's up in Palm Beach County. Yeah,
And
very
then-
near.
do like a guessing game of what time.
Yeah.
When did you paint?
And this one, and it's funny, and I have to write it on the back of the canvas because sometimes people, a lot of times they ask me, and I can't remember. So this is Lantana, which is also in Palm Beach County. This
East
is
Coast.
dawn. This is
Right.
dawn. This is dawn's
Wow,
divine light.
really?
This is before the ball of the sun. This was about 5:30 in the morning. It was so dark out, I couldn't paint, so I just shot photographs. So my back is facing west, and I was facing east with my camera, and I shot the photo and caught it before the sun rose. So these beautiful colors, that's dawn. That's what you wake up to
Yeah.
here in Florida.
You know what I like is when there's a thunderstorm off the coast
Yeah.
and the sun is coming up in back of the thunderstorm, so you can see the sun breaking.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it's
the
amazing.
sun's very powerful being. It really has its own personality.
I was thinking of that, of how like the Native Americans would worship the sun. That was their, right? Was it the Native Americans? Forgive me for my ignorance.
Well, I think a lot of cultures have.
a lot of cultures
Yeah.
that worship the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sun has such a spectacular input, and it's, we can't live without the sun. It's what helps everything grow.
Yeah.
I'm growing. I have a black thumb. Everything I even no, Lori, you don't understand. Everything dies. Even the fake flowers died on me. Is that even possible?
That's one in your hair.
Yeah, possible.
You got one in your hair.
Well, you need a painting of flowers. Like
Yeah,
that.
painting of
On
flowers.
the
they want
beach.
that,
Well,
yeah.
the
Right.
reason why I'm telling you is that finally
Yeah.
I have a set of little tiny baby roses on my windowsill, and they're growing.
You're watching them grow.
and I'll have to water, but it's the sun that's
Yeah.
giving them life. And then
Life,
how beautiful
yeah.
is it?
It is.
Photosynthesis, which was my favorite thing to learn in 6th grade. Like
photosynthesis.
Yeah.
when that chapter on photosynthesis, and that always stuck with me. And that's like what your series in a sense is.
Yeah, it is life. This to me, when I'm walking on the beach, it just awakens my soul. I feel so alive and invigorated, and I want to just hold on to that. So I get that onto canvas, and I feel so excited when I'm painting. I just feel so happy. I'm smiling when I'm painting.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, I've got music on, and I'm just enjoying the whole process.
So can you go into a little bit more of your actual process of painting? Because I paint also and I draw.
That's great.
But and I do love photorealism as
Yeah.
well. These are gorgeous. Do you ever do a more impressionistic or different styles, or is it mostly? And tell us about how, like your techniques. Do you have any special techniques? Do you use?
Right, which
easel? Do you
mediums?
use, yes,
Right.
mediums.
Right. So
tell us
when
a
I
little
when
bit.
I was in college in those two colleges, I had to take many classes, and a lot of it was very detailed, you know, which I loved at the time. But one of my professors said, you know, Lori, your shoulders are tight. Loosen up. And I didn't realize I was doing that. My drawings were beautiful, but they were intense and tight and intricate. It would take me a couple months to do one piece of paper. The drawings were wonderful, but I want my body to experience it, not just my head, not just my little fingers. So I loosened up. I did loosen up, and I realized that I enjoy it more when my arm is moving across the canvas, not just my hand.
Like a dance.
Yeah,
Right.
like a dance. My whole body's involved and my mind is involved. So I have loosened up not the subject matter has always been the same, but I've loosened up what I put on the canvas, how far I take the picture, meaning how detailed.
Yes.
So I start very soft, very, very soft. The first brush stroke is always the horizon line, right?
Yeah.
Then I start soft. Then because the water is really a reflection of the sky comes in first. Because if you've got the sky, then you can move on to the water. So when I want to get a little more intricate, a little more detailed, because that's what I'm seeing on the beach, it's got a little bit more of a crisp, you know, ocean spray. Then I come in with that palette knife, and I come in and make those lines, those sharp lines, so you could, you know, like you could touch the water. So that, you know, my process, I use acrylics, oils, and pastels. Those are my favorites.
So you use pastels together with the oils and.
I use pastels separately, the soft pastels,
yeah.
and I use them separately because they're so beautiful and smooth and luxurious. They don't need anything else, you know. So I use those on a canvas board, and it's a lot more silky smooth,
Yeah,
you know.
Because
So it's
they're
wonderful.
oil-based, right?
The ones I use are soft pastel. I have the oil-based ones too, but the soft pastels, those are my favorite.
It just feels nice.
It
when
feels
you
so
write,
luxurious.
smooth, yeah.
You know, and I love using my finger and, you know, going
Yeah.
like this across the canvas board. I just love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
This
Yeah.
is fantastic. Now, do you have a certain time of the day or different locations that you've gone to worldwide?
That's a good question. I love painting at sunrise. I love painting when it's quiet in the morning,
Yeah.
you know. If I'm not painting in my studio at home, I'll get in my car and just drive to a beach and paint, you know.
Do you paint every day?
No, I take breaks. I think you need balance in your life
Right.
because this is a business for me. This is full-time. I'm a full-time artist. My art career has turned into an art business. So I need breaks, just like if you're going to a Monday through Friday job, you don't want to work on the weekends. So I actually do work on the weekends, so I take breaks during the week. So it's not every day. No, I need balance. I mean, I'm delivering paintings, I'm selling online, I'm marketing, I'm shooting content, I'm shipping, I'm wrapping up paintings, you know, I'm selling, I'm exhibiting. I'm working a party tomorrow night where I'm painting live.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm definitely not, I write a monthly newsletter too. So I'm definitely not painting every single day. I need a break, you know, I need breaks.
And
Yeah.
where can we find you, all of this?
All of this wonderfulness,
website.
yeah. You can visit my website at livinganartistlife.com. And you can read my monthly newsletters. You can pop onto the events page, the press page. You can email me. There's a contact form. You can call me. My phone number's up there. So I'm very easily reachable. You see me around town. I've got exhibits going on. I'm painting live. You know, very
and they
accessible.
must love you.
I'm not
People
hiding.
must love you, especially those that are from abroad or different states.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's like you are a breath of fresh air.
Oh,
it's
thank
right
you.
in your paintings.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
you can-
So have you, again, abroad, have you ever done anything abroad?
I have not done anything specific, but I have traveled abroad, and I did do some sketches while I was painting. I was painting in Italy, Greece, Spain, and England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Greece is
and
beautiful.
And I went to Paris, but I didn't have enough time to do a painting. But
You brought your beret back.
I
with you.
did. I did.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Yeah, so I've got enough pictures. I started an Italy series and I started a Greek series. So yeah, I'm working on those slowly.
Oh, that's amazing.
You know, and because when I went to Greece, for those, have you been to Greece before?
Yes.
And did you see, like, when you go to the Greek islands, it is like you're in the sky.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
It's a fantasy world.
It's a fantasy
You can't
world.
believe how high you are. You know,
Yes.
especially in Santorini.
That's and Ia, exactly.
Yeah. You just, wow. I mean, it looks like I can just touch that cloud.
And you
That's
have
what
the
it
blue and then the
feel
white
like-
houses.
Not too many in the color palette, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's really
Monochromatic,
fascinating.
like aqua blue.
But you know what? And you're painting, to get those colors, it doesn't come out of a tube.
Right. You have to
You
mix.
still have to layer in some colors, some blues, and the white is never always just a white out of a tube. You've got to really watch what your subject matter is in order to get it properly. You know, you've got to mix those colors.
Because it'll reflect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever taught other people?
So I just started hosting one-on-one workshops privately, so one person. 2 days ago, I hosted my first group workshop. A luxury apartment residential complex hired me to host a workshop 2 days ago. So I did that. It went well, and they already booked me for December.
that's
So I'm doing that. Yep. And I paint live at a restaurant in Manalapan every weekend, Friday and Saturday night.
Cool.
I'm at Art Basil Italian Restaurant.
Oh,
Yep.
right.
We're
Yeah.
going to have more with Lori
Yes.
right after our break, and you can find out where you can find her paintings and where you can find her.
And Lori Royce, I have a few questions to ask you when we're coming up. I'm going to ask you your superpower. So
I will
what
be
is your
here.
superpower? And we will be right back.
We'll be right back.
At 11:11 we pause. With a deep breath, close your eyes. Breathe in slowly. Imagine a gentle wave rolling towards the shore. As you exhale, picture the stillness at the crest of the wave. Breathe in the love in your heart. Exhale and release all your love to the extremities. At 11:11, remember peace begins with the breath. Love begins with the heart. And kindness is the gift we can all share. And that center stage, brought to you by Sea Sirens.
Discover the books of Frank Ruffolo, an internationally acclaimed author and accomplished screenwriter with IMDb credits. From the gripping Jack Stenhouse series to inspiring faith-based adventures, Frank Ruffolo delivers stories that captivate, thrill, and uplift. Whether you crave suspense, action, or a journey of spirit, his books bring unforgettable characters and powerful storytelling to every page. Get your copy today at frankaruffolo.com or amazon.com or AMP Media Studios. Don't just read a book. Experience the world of Frank Ruffolo. Get your signed copy today.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see their faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Center Stage. We're here
With Lori Royce, like Rolls Royce.
Yes, beautiful. So, my first question is, what is your first and second superpower?
Well, my first superpower, which is quite powerful, I'm very clairvoyant. I've always been. I didn't know what it was a long time ago, but I do now, and I realize it.
So, go into a little bit more
detail about that. What do you see?
I see the future. I see the immediate future. I can look at strangers and I can tell if they're not going to be here much longer on this earth. I can tell if
Do you see if I'm not going to be here longer?
all three of you look great. I don't know why I have this superpower.
So you
but I
developed
do.
your third eye.
Yeah, it's almost like a fourth. It's so strong.
It's like a fourth.
It's very, very strong.
What's your background, like your genetic, your ancestry?
There's no strong line or anything or gene. I mean, there's just no strong culture. There's some Jewish in my family. There's a little bit of Russian. I have relatives scattered all over the United States, and there's just no real, strong traditions or anything. So I've always been an artist. I've always been very self-reliant, independent, and this is my tradition and this is my legacy right here.
How long does it take you to do a painting of, I guess it depends on what size the painting is, but say the one in the top corner there, how long would it take you to do that
Sunrise
painting?
Burst, that one,
Yeah.
that probably took about probably 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so your first power is clairvoyance. What's your second superpower?
I think my second superpower is I'm very calm, no matter what.
That's great, especially if you're clairvoyant,
Yeah,
because
very, very calm.
So you stay, yeah.
Because I can sort of predict what's going to happen, with the environment going on or people going on. I don't freak out. I remain very centered, very calm, and I'm able to handle things quickly and logically and not be so dramatic. So I get things done very fast.
So you're a Vulcan.
right.
A Vulcan? What does that mean? You tell me
Star
later.
Trek.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I thought
can
he
do
was
that.
talking about a vulture type of thing. I'm like, okay.
Similar.
And do you have dreams?
No, believe it or not, I don't. I
Really?
sleep very soundly. No,
Well,
not
they
that
s-
I'm aware of.
They
no.
say you only remember your dreams when you wake up in the middle of them, usually because of the sleep cycles. So maybe you just sleep really well.
I sleep really well. Yeah. This is very physical what I do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm hauling my paintings all over town and I'm setting up and I've got to do pop-up events and I'm setting it up, I'm hauling my work, I'm breaking it down, I'm selling, I'm ringing up sales.
Now
I'm
you have
marketing.
an
I go to
an
bed, I'm-
ongoing thing on a restaurant too, don't you?
Yeah, at Art Basel restaurant, yeah. Yeah, so I'm setting up. So all the stuff isn't there. I haul it into my car, haul it to the restaurant, set it up, and then at the end of my shift, I break it down. So at night, I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
All the lifting, it keeps you
Yes.
in good shape. and-
Yeah. It's very physical being an artist. Yeah.
So tell us about the Art Basel, how they can find you, when you're there.
So Art Basel's great. I paint there every Friday and Saturday night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's in Manalapan, Florida.
That's the name of the restaurant, not Art Basel.
Art,
Right.
it's a
Art-
play on words, like a basil leaf.
Yeah.
So it's Art Basil, Basil, Italian restaurant in Palm Beach County. And I'm there. When you pull up in the parking lot, you can see me. I'm outside in the front patio.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm painting while people are eating pasta and meatballs and lasagna. They're watching me paint. And my paintings are all for sale in the restaurant. They're up on the walls. So
So you do prints and you print them and
mostly
sell them as
originals,
well.
but there are some prints. Yeah, yeah.
I know it's hard to sell your originals though, right? 'Cause-
You're absolutely right. It's I got to work it a little bit harder. That's where the business side of me comes in. I've got to really have those conversations with people to sell the original ones. And I actually signed up with a coaching course this year at the beginning of the year to help me with sales, just selling art. And it's called Artist Rise. And my goodness, that coaching course has changed my life.
Artist Rise.
Yes, it's completely changed everything in my art career. I am selling like crazy.
That's what I was
and-
going to just ask
Yeah.
you. Like, what is a secret of your success, do you think?
It's getting into the right conversations with people. First, you've got to make the art, then you've got to get buyers in front of you so that you connect them to the art. Then you've got to say the right thing. So it's what comes out of my mouth to close the sale. Yeah.
And Can you give us a little bit more about that, or is it a secret?
It's a
that can't be
secret.
told?
So
why it's a
when we're
secret.
done, maybe she can tell
Well,
us.
it's all about business. I mean, you've got to learn how to do sales, because before, I wasn't selling as much, you know. So I was displaying, I was painting, but I wasn't selling as much. But at the beginning of this year, when I signed up to Artist Rise, I learned what to do, you know, what not to do. And it's very interesting. It's a business.
Is there like a universal thing that like everyone teaches that they emphasized on this course?
It's not a universal thing. The students all learn the same thing, and it's applied to our artwork, but it's not just one thing. You know, it's a whole, you know, coaching course that continues. It's a, you know, it keeps going on and on and on. It's not just like a weekend course or anything. I've been in the course for 8 months, so I keep learning every week. I learn something new.
It's online?
It is online, and we have live classes twice a week. Yeah, so I'm in the live classes too.
So including with all the other stuff that you do,
Exactly.
you're going to school.
And wow.
Pretty much, yeah,
right?
pretty much. I'm back in school.
Back to school.
And
It's always
it's
good to
all
learn.
different forms of art, or
It's
just
paintings and photographers can join. And you have to be accepted. It's a very elite group of successful artists. You have to be accepted.
Right.
okay.
Yeah, you have to be screened and accepted to get in. Yeah.
I'm thinking of Priscilla,
Oh,
my
yeah.
sister,
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Something
And
good to
it's
look
it's just been incredible, because I feel like I have a staff. I feel like I have a company. I have employees. I have supervisors helping me run my business, because before it was all by myself.
Right.
You know, doing
Yes.
everything.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
So now I feel better, you know, and I feel like I have someone to ask a question to, because before I didn't. I had nobody.
Like they say, it takes a village.
It does.
That's right.
It really
Right.
does. So that has definitely changed my career, changed my life, because, you know, you need money. Money's got to roll in to be an artist.
Especially
Very
for the
challenging.
starving artist, which
Very
is
challenging.
a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness I'm past that. So, yeah, so you just got to keep at it. If you believe in what you do and this is what you want, you've got to go for it. Yeah.
Do you sell mostly in person, do you feel?
I
or-
love
yeah.
selling in person. Yes, that's a good question. That's my joy, is to see, you know, the light in people's faces, and their smiles big, and their eyes light up when they see my artwork. Like when you came in, you saw my artwork. It's a joy to see that, because online I don't get to meet these people. I don't even see their face. A little profile picture, it's this
Right.
big, you know. But in person, I just love it. And then I get to have a picture with my painting and the buyer, and it's a very special connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and I love making deliveries in person. If you're in Florida, I'll be at your doorstep delivering the painting, you know.
Wonderful. Yeah, you
It's very joyful to me, and it's a very blissful part of my business.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's an old saying, if you're going to buy art, buy it from a live artist, because the dead ones don't need the money.
Exactly. Exactly. I just read that yesterday online somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
exactly.
Frank's quote?
Right, that's
You were the one that posted it.
I was the one that posted it. See?
Did you say your quotes?
yeah, what's your favorite? Yes, what's your favorite?
What's your
quote?
favorite quote?
Yeah.
Well, my favorite quote is always people ask me, you know, what's predictable about the art world. The only thing predictable is that it's unpredictable. Since I've been in this art business, it is completely unpredictable. I think I have things figured out, and I don't. You know, I have to keep learning and growing and saturating myself with experts that are higher than me to learn, because things are changing in the artwork. Some things remain the same, you know, throughout time, but things are always changing also, and especially with the internet and the marketing and TikTok and all the social media, things have exploded online, where before it was just only in person. So it's very unpredictable, and I'm always watching to find out, okay, what's happening now, you know, in art news, or what's going on? How did this artist sell that piece? You know, so it's very important to keep saturating myself with all this information and the new information. So the art world's I can't predict what my sales are going to be. I can't forecast what they're going to be next month, next year. It's challenging.
Because Yeah, that is. And if you're clairvoyant, though,
Yeah.
it would be great to be able to, figure out yourself in that way. Do you see clairvoyance for yourself?
Never.
That's the hardest part.
That's
the
the
hardest
hardest part. Never.
And now the next hardest part is we are done for today.
But stay tuned
half an
for
hour
the
has
Brooklyn
gone
Cafe
quickly.
Show. Yes.
Because
Yes.
our guest was so fantastic.
Yeah, we really enjoyed.
I really enjoyed being here.
Yes.
We
Thank you
wanna-
for blessing us with your presence.
Yes.
Yes, and thank you for showcasing your greatness behind you. And
Thank you so much.
And that's what Center Stage is all about. We really want to showcase and spotlight the best that we have. Because Florida has so much greatness. We are the salt of this world. With that said, please stay tuned because Brooklyn Cafe Show is coming up next.
Brooklyn Cafe with Freddie and Dawn.
And you can catch our show on Center Stage on Facebook. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is
Center Stage.
youtube.com and Center Stage FAM for Frank, Alicia, and Michelle. See you soon.
Love you. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Center Stage.